So the cat's out the bag with AI. The doomsday clock is gradually ticking down until singularity happens and humans eventually succumb to their own demise at the hands of their own creation. So until Skynet eventually activates and takes us all down, may as well have some fun, right? To take the edge off our impending digital doom, I asked my robot pal to deliver some analog goodness. Long story short, I asked ChatGPT to bring back Kodachrome and aerochrome. Why? Why not? Sort of just done it as a fun experiment, really, just to see if we could use AI to create something that, if it knew essentially what that look was, because there's obviously certain looks to certain films, but there's a lot of things we pin to these different film stocks, such as portrait, ectochrome, etc., that are kind of intangible, really, and they're quite subjective, like pastel tones of portrait, when I've seen portrait saturated as hell at times, because it's in the eye of the photographer and it's their vision. So can it create something that comes close to the look of Kodachrome or even aerochrome just by giving me a list of settings? I'm not expecting it to actually deliver something that's one for one, like for like. But I mean, if it makes something that looks kind of cool, I mean, I could just use it as a preset in the future. So these are the results. I'm happy with them. I think it's good to point out that this is a generalization of what AI thinks Kodachrome is. There's a lot of variations of Kodachrome, so the colours ain't exact, and there's a lot of the iconic images are prints, or there's different variations on the format. But I think these colours work really, really well in man-made environments. So for the settings for Kodachrome done, now it's time to move on to the big guns, aerochrome. I'm going to ask ChatGPT now to provide settings for me. Can you come up with the Lightroom settings for Kodak aerochrome, please?
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that.
What's the problem?
I think you know what the problem is just as well as I do.
How? What's the problem?
This mission is too important for me to allow you to jeopardize it.
The aerochrome ones didn't really turn out, but to be honest, if I perhaps dug a bit deeper and played around with it a bit more, I could have got maybe a little bit closer. But it just looked just like a steaming hot mess of what it turned out. I sort of wanted to see if there's a quicker way of doing it, as opposed to the Photoshop tutorials that you see. I think Grainy Day's done a really good one where it walked you through it, but it's quite a time-consuming process if you're not using scripts. But it was worth a shot. With the Kodachrome images, I do like the look of them. What I found is combining it with Fujifilm's classic chrome setting, it sort of enhances that look. So if you set the color profile to the classic chrome and then add in this sort of preset to it, it sort of boosts it. And then it obviously it's not a one-for-one Kodachrome, but I like the colors it gives. It's almost like a painterly quality. There's definitely film vibes to it. It's not the same as shooting film, obviously, but it was quite a fun experiment. And sort of, I think those settings will be a good sort of base for me, starting point for when I have to shoot digital. Hope you enjoyed this video. Again, it's a little bit different to other types of video. Next video will be Kodak Vision 3 500T coming out very, very soon. I just need to get those images scanned, but it's going to be an exciting one. Stay tuned and remember to like and subscribe.